Hello, you guys. Welcome to my channel. It is Stash Smash Saturday. And I have a new kit that I'm going to break. Well, it's not new, but I have a new one for this series because I finished up the leftovers of what I had last month, or last week. I finished that little collection or kit up. So I get to break into a new kit. And I decided, and I hope Becca's okay with this, since their whole point is to use up things that have been sitting in our stash forever, or sitting collections or kits that have been sitting in our stuff forever, I'm gonna use, get your paws off the wet paint. Ugh, cats. I'm gonna use this kit I got from Redefine Creative a long time ago. I had posted a few Sundays ago, I don't remember, I want to say it was the very beginning of October, in a what's new video on my channel for you guys to pick which kit I should play with of these ones that I have. And so everybody voted and the majority said number 2, and this was kit number 2. So I'm just going to kind of show you what's all in here first. And then we're going to play with the amazing sketch today, my Michelle Buccina. I got to pick up photos yet, but that should not be hard to find. But I wanted to show you what was in here. I'm not going to open all the little goodies, but we've got some bits and pieces from Simple Vintage Country Harvest. I love Simple Stories fall collections. Oh, I love this giant pumpkin. So we've got bits and pieces. We've got Harvest Bits, which are just more ephemera. I hate these darn trucks. I'm so glad that's over. Dislike trucks. I don't like the truck trend. Never liked it. No. I've got the foam thickers from the Simple Vintage Country Harvest as well. If I can find a video or a photo of a truck to put all these trucks on, I will, but otherwise I think the trucks are stupid. Me and trucks is like Sandy and butterflies. We've got these awesome Freckled Fawn wood veneer alphas. I can't wait to use these. I think these are fabulous. I've got these fantastic burlap leaves. I love anything leaves. We've got these also, like these fabric leaves. I've got some trim and some felt or some fleece ribbon. Lots of fun textured items. And then some papers. So this one is Studio Light. It's Winter Charm, but it's beautiful wood grain, and this beautiful wood grain with like a stamp of a wet leaf on it, basically. Simple Vintage Country Harvest. Cut apart, which I love this. I might use. I really like that. More Simple Vintage Country Harvest. Some Fernwood, which is awesome. Love this. Some more Simple Vintage Country Harvest. Some more Simple Vintage Country Harvest. Another fantastic wood grain. Some more Fernwood, which is a fun cut apart ticket sheet. Everybody loves tickets. More Fernwood. It's this turquoisey color that's awesome. Simple Vintage Country Harvest, another one. This one is from, I don't even know, Old Dreams, sheet number 6, scrapbooking paper, AB Studio. There we go. I was like vintage text. And then the back side, is it this paper? Yeah, it's super thick. Are these like really close up of this cactus? Which is cool, but I like this side obviously more. So we've got lots of fun papers. This will last me quite a while. I wanted to dig into this because I have so many kits. I've actually used up a lot of the ones that I only had a little bit left of, which is really awesome. So now I have either big kits like this or full-on mini kits from the scrap room. So I decided I would break into this. Otherwise, I would have to dip into the ones that Becca says don't count, and they are just embellishments and some scraps of paper. So we're gonna play with this today. So whenever we do Stash Smash, I also have to do my items. So Stash Smash items are paint, washi, buttons, tags, butterflies, wood grain, 2+ photo mats. Oh, we've got wood grain. I don't have to worry about that. There's plenty of that in this kit. So I'm sure this will not be hard to use some of those items. Buttons are always hard for me because I don't have a lot of buttons. Like I'm out. Like I've used them enough. Becca's challenged me to use them enough that I don't have many left. I have a few, and so I might be able to. I've also been playing with these 49th and Market washi So I might tuck that into here because this black and white antique kind of goes with it. So this is the kit, and obviously I'll pull in stash and all this other stuff if I feel like it. So let me go pick out some photos and then let's start getting into some paper. Okay, I think I've decided what I'm gonna do. I picked my photos, I have a title idea, I've grabbed some paints. I'm gonna start with this background. I'm gonna paint it. I've got 3 paints. I've got Coral Cove, Tangerine, and Ruby, and we're gonna kind of, yeah, I don't know how I'm doing it yet, but I'm gonna kind of color the background so this isn't just the background. We will frame it. We're gonna have these pops of like red, orange, corally colors, but we're gonna have lots of blues as well, so it's gonna match kind of this color scheme here. Yeah. It's kind of the goal. So I'm gonna start doing those things. I'm gonna use this as one of the banners, and then I've got the like aqua plaid we're gonna use a lot of, and I've got a wood grain, so I'll have my paint, my wood grain. I'm gonna have 2+ mats on my photos, and then I just gotta figure out the other stuff. So I'm gonna start figuring out how I want to paint this. I think I'm gonna leave these wood. I haven't decided if I'm gonna paint these yet. But these are actually spring photos, but the colors are just gonna be very fallish, which is fine for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and start getting messy, and hopefully it turns out, and I'll show you what I got. Okay, it turned out about as good as I thought it would. It's gonna warp a little bit, so we're gonna let that dry. I might even heat dry it to get it to crinkle down a little. I just used this vinyl applicator, or you use an old credit card, that kind of thing, and I just put paint on the edge and scraped. So I got all these fun colors. So yeah. All right, letting that dry. I'm gonna go double mat my photos, get some other stuff cut out that I know I wanna use, and we'll be back to assemble. All right, this is turning out way cuter than I imagined. I thought it was going to be way too much color. It's working out in my favor. We want to get... So I started gluing all this stuff down off camera just because my ATG roll that I tried to put in is broken. So it was way more difficult than it should be to put ATG down. So I apologize. I almost spelled a word wrong. If you wanted to see me glue everything down, which is normally not the case, but I cut this thing, this cut apart thing, in half to make it look longer. We're gonna glue down these wood veneer letters. So I've got my washi used for Stash Smash. I've got butterflies. I'm just not going to use tags or buttons. But I've tucked in some washi. I cut apart some of those tickets off that Vicki Boutin paper. We're gonna add some glue to this thickers because there's paint, so the chances of it sticking forever are very rare. And we're gonna nestle awesome right in there. I grabbed some of these hearts off the sticker sheet, or the thicker sheet I should say as well. I grabbed this washi butterfly, washi butterfly. I was going to do a couple of the words as well and just kind of tuck them in here and there. I was gonna tuck in this one that says Wonder up here, which I want to reglue that anyway. And then there were a couple things that were catching my eye in the some of the ephemera bits for the Simple Stories that were not as Didn't scream fall as much. Maybe a little, but not too bad. I might want another one of these. This. But there's cute little other tickets and hearts and add a little heart down there. All right, I think I'm calling it. Calling it. That looks good to me. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you check out Rebecca's channel and the 30 Days of Sketches playlist that will be linked down below. Ooh, I got a little wood grain. Stick that one in there too. And I'll be playing with this kit for a few weeks, I have a feeling, because it's kind of technically a full kit, so I've got a lot to do with it. So let me know what you think, and we'll see you next time. Bye.